Hello everybody, welcome to Stories by Shelley. I see you've chosen a new story. It's called Berenstain Bear's Caring and Sharing Treasury, and it's written by Jan and Mark Berenstain. Now this wonderful book actually has 5 stories in it, but today I'm going to read one special one for you. Let's have a look. It's called Jobs Around Town. Now, if you love my stories, please give me a follow on Facebook or Instagram, or go and like my YouTube page. I would love to know what you think. And if you've got a favorite story, please let me know. Maybe I can read your story one day. Let's see what the Berenstain Bears' Jobs Around Town is all about. In bear country, there are many jobs to be done. Mama takes care of our tree house and our family. Papa does chores and makes fine furniture to sell. But there are other jobs too. And if you pick the right job, work will be fun. Let's take a trip round bear country and see what we might be when we grow up. So, what would you like to be when you grow up? Do you have an idea of what job you would like to do? Perhaps you're going to be a farmer like their grandpa. Or someone who works on a construction site building huge buildings. Or you be a pilot flying to wonderful destinations around the world. What do you want to be when you grow up? Some jobs can be exciting. You could fight fires like Fire Bear Bob. Wow, look there. Shh, he's spraying out the fire. Or you could be a police bear like Officer Marguerite. She tells us when it's safely to cross the road. If you don't obey, she blows her whistle. Blowing her whistle very loudly to make sure they don't get run over. We might be Beartown bus drivers, or we might learn to drive a delivery truck, an ambulance, or even a cement mixer. Lots of different cars to learn to drive. I think I'd like to ride the cement mixer. That looks like lots of fun, doesn't it? But maybe a bus driver could be good fun. You'd meet lots of different people. Mama and Papa say God gives everyone a special talent. We can use our talent to do the job that is best for us and help others too. Some folks are good at fixing things. They might be plumbers, mechanics, carpenters, or even a watchmaker. Almost everything we use sometimes has to have a fixer. Have you had to take something to be fixed before? Maybe your mom or dad's car has broken and they've taken it to a mechanic to get fixed. Or has your bicycle had a puncture and your dad has helped fix the tire? Everything you do sometimes needs someone to fix it. It would be fun to be a teacher and teach cubs how to read and write. Do you want to be a teacher? Or a doctor and help make folks well? You could have a store and sell good things like honey and bread. Or you could work in a bank where money is kept safe and sound. Engineers figure out better ways to build things. We could be engineers and build big bridges here in Bear Country. Do you think you want to be an engineer and build very awesome bridges? Scientists study nature and try and find out about new things. Maybe we can become scientists and cure diseases. Look there. That says a cold germ, and he goes, achoo! Finding out how to cure flu. We could use our God-given talents to build buildings, proud and tall. Or we might be wreckers and tear down old, unsafe buildings. That would be cool. Bow! Look at that. Bang into the building. Oh, big cannonball hitting the side. Brother, do you think my God-given talent is to be a singer? I always love to sing. Do, re, mi. Do you think brother likes how she sings? On second thought, I don't think I should. Maybe I don't really have a singing voice. Don't worry, sister. Your job hunt is not over yet. There are so many things to do and be, and the choice is up to you. So we've learned about so many different jobs. Have you decided what you might like to be one day? You could be an anchor bear on TV and give the news. You could count the stars and become an astronomer, or an astronaut and visit distant planets like Jupiter and Mars. Oh, wouldn't it be fun to be an astronaut, going off to space and look at the stars and all the planets there? Hey, sister, look here. I love computer games. I could work with computers. But I love bear country too. Being an environmentalist and helping stop pollution could also be really great. Look there. They're flying over with a helicopter and he's shouting, "Stop! Don't put rubbish into the river." You could be a beekeeper and work with beehives and honey. Yummy. Say, I could be a carpenter like Papa Bear. Look there, he's busy making a chair. Forest rangers protect the trees by watching out for forest fires. Or we could become farmers like our good neighbor, Father Ben. Hey, look there, Farmer Ben, he is busy raking his fields, and Farmer, I think it's Sue, she is busy feeding the chickens. Mr. and Mrs. Ben raised champion pigs. We could do that on our farm too. Our champion pig would be very, very big. Look how huge that piggy is. And can you see what's sitting on his tail? As farmers, we could use God's good land to grow lots of food for all of bear country. Isn't that a good idea? And oh yes, a word of warning for future farmers. Always watch out for the bull. Now why is this bull so cross? Eh? He's storming them. Brr. Maybe he doesn't like them in his garden. There are so many things to do and be. It can be hard to choose. So if you haven't found the right thing for you, there's no need to worry. The job for you just may not have been invented yet. So if you haven't found something that you want to do, maybe we can invent something new. So remember, there are many different kinds of work to choose from. And with God's help, you can pick the right job. Help others every day and have fun too. Isn't that just a lovely story? I hope you enjoyed it, and there are 4 more wonderful books in this one. So if you get a copy, why don't you read on further? We'll see you again soon. Have a follow if you want to join me on some more stories, and I'll see you again. Thank you for joining Stories by Shelley. Bye-bye, everybody.